Hello, my dear students. How are you today? Well, my name is Marlon Maradiaga, and today I am going to be your teacher. I am very happy today. You know why? Because I am in front of the best students around the world. And I am pretty excited because today we are going to learn a new topic. Are you wondering which one or what is the topic that we are going to be learning today? Take a guess. Yes, personal belongings. Today we are going to be learning about personal belongings. So in order to start with our class, let me start sharing my screen so in order we can start with our class. So let me start sharing my screen in order to start with our class. So let's start. Like I said before, welcome to our class. Today we are going to be learning about belongings, and our competency is to express ideas and information about specific topics in English. And our sub-competency is describe and recognize personal belongings using possessive pronoun. So in order or before starting with our class, I want to make a warm-up activity with all of you. So do you want to sing a song? Yes, let's sing a song. Well, this song is called the Possessive Rap. So let's start. She have a book, he has a pillow, she has a dog, it has a bone, we have a bird, you have a house, they have a car. This is the possessive rap. I feel it, she, it, we, you, they, mine, yours, his, hers, it's ours, yours, theirs. I have a shirt, my shirt is green and this shirt is mine, yeah, this is my shirt. You have a book, your book is new and this book is yours, yeah, this is your book. He has a pillow, his pillow's soft, his pillow's his, yes, this is his pillow. She has a dog, her dog is small and this dog's hers, yeah, this is her dog. I have a shirt, my shirt is green, this shirt is mine, this is my shirt, this is my shirt. You have a book, your book is new, this book is yours, this is your book, yeah, this is your book. He has a pillow, his pillow's soft, this pillow's his, this is his pillow, She has a dog, her dog is small, this dog is hers, this is her dog, yeah, this is her dog. And it has a bone, its bone is old and this bone is its, yeah, it's his bone. We have a bird is noisy and this bird's ours, yes, it's our bird. You have a house, your house is big and this house is yours, yeah, it's your house. They have a car, the car is slow and this car's theirs, yeah, it's their car. And the dog, it has a bone, its bone is old, its bone is old, this bone is it, this bone is it, it's its bone, it's its bone. We have a bird, our bird is noisy, this bird's ours, it's our bird, it's our bird. You have a house, your house is big, this house is yours, it's your house. They have a car, their car is slow, this car is theirs, it's their car. My shirt belongs to me. Your book belongs to you. His pillow belongs to him. Her dog belongs to her. Its phone belongs to it. Our bird belongs to us. Your house belongs to you. Their car belongs to them. But it's yours.
Yes, wonderful. Do you like the song? Well, to be honest, I do like the song. This is a pretty good song in order to relate, the belongings and possessive pronoun. So, in order to continue with our class, I would like to give a brief information about the topic. In this case, personal belongings. Well, personal belongings are the things that we possess or are all the things that we own, especially the ones that are small enough in order to be carried out. So, I want to ask you some questions. What kind of personal belongings can you see on this picture over here? Yes, take a guess or take a look at it. Well, I can see some pens over here. There is a wallet over there. What else? This is a phone over here, a radio, a Walkman, a book, a lighter. Here we have another book. We have some paperwork over here, and we had a backpack over here. Well, those over here are personal belongings and are all the things that are small enough in order to be carried out in our pockets or to keep it in our homes. So, what are other words for personal belongings? Well, in this case, we can use other words in order to be relating to personal belongings. For example, we can call personal belonging stuff, baggage, kit, worldly, goods, bags, choices, transitory, personal items. So these are all the personal belongings that we may have in our possession. So let's continue. So now I want you to take a look at this reading and I want you to read it for me. I want you to pay close attention to this reading and identify the personal belongings. And of course, it is important to understand or to see that over here in this reading, we have some possessive pronouns. So in order to relate personal belongings with ourselves, we need to learn about the possessive pronoun. So in this case, over here, you are going to see or identify belongings and and possessive pronouns. So let's start reading this text over here. I took my dog to a dog show. His hair was longer than hers. I saw that her dog was smaller than their dog. Someone asked, "Is that dog yours?" I replied, "Yes, he is mine." I wonder whose dog is the smallest. My dog won a first place ribbon. His ribbon was big and its color was blue. My parents and I, my parents and I were proud of our dog. Everybody thinks that one's dog is special. I'm sure your dog is special too. Let me tell you something. These cats right here are theirs. Do you like them? Yes, I do. My brother loves pets too. That bird is his. All animals that you can see at my home are ours. Wow, what a wonderful reading over here. Could you identify some belongings over here? Well, I'm pretty sure you did. That dog is a belonging, right? Animals are part of our belonging. So we may say that dogs, cats, birds, or those pets are belongings because they belong to us. They belong to our possessions. So let me ask you something. Do you notice some possessive pronouns over here? Yes. For example, hers, yours, mine, its, theirs, his, and ours. Excellent. Very good. You are very intelligent. Let me tell you this. So, now I want you to repeat phrases after me. Are you ready? Yes, I'm pretty sure you are. So, let's start. I paid for my scarf, so it is mine. Pick any of these desserts. The choice is yours. Come on, I want you to repeat after me. I paid for my scarf, so it is mine. Pick any of these desserts. The choice is yours. The math book belongs to Ralph. It is his. One more time. The math book belongs to Ralph. It is his. All my brothers love video games. Playing them is a favorite pastime of theirs. All my brothers love video games. Playing them is a favorite pastime of theirs. We bought this game together, so it is ours. We bought this game together, so it is ours. So I want to ask you some questions. Do you see any belongings over here? Or did you notice some belongings in this case over here, in these phrases that we have mentioned? Of course you did, right? So one belonging that you may say is scarf, dessert, math book, video games, and game. Yes, excellent. You are very smart. Do you notice or did you notice something else over here in these phrases? I'm pretty sure you did. Well, of course, in these phrases, there are possessive pronouns. For example, mine, yours, his, theirs, and ours. Yes, excellent. Now, the students, I am going to, to start sharing with you some flashcards. So I want you to pay close attention to, to the flashcards that I'm going to be sharing with all of you. And for example, the first flashcard that I have over here, can you see what it is? Can you tell me what it is? Exactly. This is a DVD player, and this is part of our belongings. I'm pretty sure that most of you, or maybe all of you, have a DVD player at home. I'm pretty sure you do. So, if we want to make a sentence with this belonging, we may say, my dad and me love to watch movies. The DVD player is ours. Yes, excellent. One more time, please. Read it one more time. My dad and me love to watch movies. The DVD player is ours. Excellent. So in this case over here, the belonging is the DVD player. And the possessive pronoun that we can use in order to relate this belonging to a sentence is ours, right? Excellent, guys. So what is this over here? This is a cell phone. This is another belonging that all of you or all of us have, right? We love phones. So a sentence may be like this. Marcos bought a cell phone. The black cell phone is his. Yes. So what is the belonging over here? The cell phone. Marcos bought a cell phone and the black cell phone is his. Excellent. The cell phone is the belonging and his is the possessive pronouns that we may use in order to avoid the repetition of words. In order, for example, his means that this phone right here is Marco's cell phone. So in order to avoid the repetition of words, we can say the black cell phone is his. Wonderful. So I have another belonging over here, which is a purse. The majority of ladies use purses. So can you read this flashcard for me, please? My sister has a brown purse. This purse is hers. One more time. My sister has a brown purse. This purse is hers. Excellent. So what is the personal belonging over here? The brown purse. And what is the possessive pronoun that we're using in this case? Hers. Excellent. You're very smart, without doubts. So well, this right here are earrings. Earrings, ladies use earrings in order to look more beautiful. So these are earrings, and earrings are part of woman's belongings. So a sentence that you can use in order to use this belonging is or say like this. My mom has two earrings. These earrings are hers. So in this case, we are using the possessive pronouns hers because we are talking about my mom. So in order to avoid the repetition of words, we use hers for she. Excellent. Now, do you recognize this belonging right here? I'm pretty sure you do because you may have math class. So this is another personal belonging that we may have in our backpacks. And one sentence that you can relate with this personal belong is this, they have a calculator. That calculator is theirs. So in this case, what is the possessive? I mean, the personal belongings that we are using? The calculator, right? So, and what is the possessive pronouns that we are using in order to talk about in order to talk about they or them? Theirs. Excellent. Yes. You're pretty smart. You are pretty smart. So I have another belonging over here, and I want you to take a closer look of this right here. This is a wallet. Boys use wallet, especially this kind of wallet over here. This is another personal belonging that we are always using it all the time. We are carrying out wallet all the time because in this wallet we may be carrying IDs, money, cards from banks, and on and on. So I would like to read this phrase for me, please. Pepe lost his wallet, and he lost it last night. The wallet that you found is his. So what is the personal belonging that we are using over here? Of course, the wallet. And what is the possessive pronoun that we are using in order to talk about Pepe? Excellent. His. Yes. And the last flashcard that I want to show you is this one right here. Can you recognize this belonging right here? I'm pretty sure you do. Well, this is an staple. And a stapler, well, we may use it all the time in order to grab together papers. So, can you repeat this phrase for me? I need a stapler, a stapler. Whose stapler is this? This stapler is yours. So what is the personal belonging that we are using over here? The stapler, right? And what is the possessive pronoun that we're using? Yours. So, and which one is the subject that is used for yours? Your. Excellent. Wow, I have the best students in the whole world. I'm very glad, or I am glad to have you as my students. So I am going to start sharing my screen in order to continuing with with our class. So let's continue. Let me a minute, give me a minute. So, so in order to know more about possessive pronouns, it is important to know. So in order to continue learning about personal belongings, we need to know more about possessive pronouns. So possessive pronouns are simply the replacement thing for nouns or noun phrases that run the risk of sounding repetitive, like I was saying before. And of course, they also show possession. One of the best ways to understand possessive pronoun is to know how they function in a sentence. For example, I say that phone was mine. So what is the subject in this sentence right here? I. So in order to avoid the repetition or phrases or word, we use mine as a possessive pronoun. So these are my Converse sneakers. They are not hers. So right here, we can see that the personal belongings that we are using over here are sneakers, right? So, and what is the possessive pronouns that we are using? Hers. Excellent. And what is the subject that we use in order to talk about hers? She. Excellent. Yes. So let's keep going. My pet won't work. Can I use yours? So what is the personal belonging that we are implementing in this case? My pen, right? So, and what is the possessive pronouns that we are using in this case? Yours. Excellent. So, when we talk about yours, the possessive adjective that we use is your. And what is the subject? He. Excellent. Your cat is adorable, but it's not as adorable as ours. So when we talk about ours, we are talking about our. which is the possessive adjective. And the subject that we use with ours is we, right? Yes. So let's continue. Oh, I forgot something about this. So it is pretty important to understand and to know that we have subject, we have object, we have possessive adjectives, and we have possessive pronouns, right? So we have a subject, we have I, you, he, she, it, we, they, right? And what is the object? What is the object of this subject right here? What is the object of the subject I? Me. What about you? You. What about he? Him. What about she? Her. What about it? It. What about we? Us. What about they? And then. So in the other section, we have the possessive adjectives and the possessive pronouns. So as possessive adjectives, we use my in order to talk about me and I. And as possessive pronoun, mine, we use the possessive adjective mine, and we use the object me, and we use the object I, right? So what about the possessive pronoun his? Well, when we want to talk about the possessive pronoun his, we can use the possessive adjective his, the object him, and the subject he. What about hers? We use her, her, and she. And what about the possessive pronoun ours? So we use as possessive adjective our, we use us as the object, and we use we as the subject. And the possessive pronoun theirs is used with the possessive adjective there, and with the object them, and with the subject they. Excellent. So in order to understand more about the topic, I want you to pay close attention to the next video that I am going to play. And please pay close attention to this video because I want you to recognize or identify possessive pronouns and personal belongings. So let's start with a video. Pay close attention. So these are possessive pronouns. This kitty is mine. Its fur is soft. This kitty is mine. It's soft. And is that bicycle yours? This ball is his. That dress is hers. That car is ours. That house is theirs. This kitty is mine. Its fur is soft. That ball is his. That dress is hers. That car is ours. That house is theirs. So let's read these sentences over here. This kitty is mine. Its fur is soft. So what is the personal belonging that we are using over here? Kitty, right? So, and what is the possessive pronoun that we're using? Mine. So what is the subject that we may use in order to use mine? I, right? And the object? Mine, correct. Is that bicycle yours? So the personal belonging is bicycle, and the possessive pronoun is yours. So what is the object that we use in order to talk about yours? You. And the subject? You. Excellent. Wow. I have the best students in the whole world. Believe me. I love to teach these kind of topics to students that are very smart. So let's continue. That dress is hers. So what is the personal belonging that we are using over here? Dress, right? And what is the possessive pronoun that we're using? Hers. What is the subject that we use in order to talk about hers? She, right? And the object pronoun? Her. Excellent. That car is ours. Personal belonging is the car, and ours is the possessive pronoun. So what is the subject pronoun that we use in order to talk about ours? We, right? And what is the subject pronoun that we use in order to talk about theirs? Their. Excellent. Wow. Let's continue. So possessive pronouns that show who or what owns something. Let's remember that possessive pronouns are pronouns that can be used in place of possessive noun or possessive adjective. So in this case, this can be used in place of possessive nouns or possessive adjectives plus possessive noun phrases. These books are my sister's. These books are hers. Possessive pronouns do not come before a noun. They stand alone. This is Billy's house. This house is hers. That's the possessive pronoun over there. Excellent, guys. So, are you having clear what personal belongings are and possessive pronouns are? I'm pretty sure you are. So, because personal belongings are those things that we own. For example, for example, wallet, what else? Cell phone, pen, and many more, right? Excellent. Let's continue. Sorry for the noise. You know, a silk car is passing by and is selling vegetables and fruits, and it is making a lot of noise. I'm sorry for the interruption or for the noise that you may be hearing around here. So let's continue with the class. So now it's time for evaluation. In this case, we are going to complete sentences, right? So the evaluation task consists in replacing the personal pronouns by using the correct possessive pronoun. Are you ready? I am pretty sure you are. So let's start. So the first phrase or sentence that we have over here is this book is. What is the possessive pronouns that we use in order to talk about the object pronoun you? Yours. Excellent. So the next one is the ball is I. In this case, we have the subject pronoun I. So what is the possessive pronoun that we use in order to talk about the subject pronoun I? Mine. Excellent. Wow. You are doing great. The next one is the blue car is So in this case, pay close attention because in this case, we are using the subject pronoun we. So what is the possessive pronoun that belongs to we? Say it again. Ours. Excellent. Wow. You did pay attention. So the next one is over here. The ring is, so in this case, we have the personal belonging ring and the subject pronoun she. So what is the possessive pronoun that we can use in order to talk about she? I can hear you. Say it again. Hers. Excellent. So we met Maria and Pablo last night. This house is, we have the subject pronoun the subject pronoun they in the personal belonging house. So what is the possessive pronouns that we can use? What is the possessive pronoun that we can use in order to talk about they? Theirs. Excellent. What a wonderful student. So next we have the luggage is, so we have the subject pronoun he, and what is the possessive pronoun that we use in order to talk about he? His. Excellent. Wow. You are very intelligent, guys. So now I want you to show you something because I send you to your WhatsApp group or to our WhatsApp group a worksheet. Well, I want you to fill I want you to fill this worksheet up and I want you to send it to me. Please, let me show you. I think that I have a picture over here and I want you to take a look at it. Yes, this is the one that I'm talking about. So please read it. After you have finished it, completing this worksheet, I want you, it is already in your WhatsApp group because I already sent it. So take a look at it, work on it. After you have finished it, completed it, please take a picture and then send it to me. Please, but of course, take a picture after you have finished it, the worksheet. It is pretty easy to understand, and I want this homework for tomorrow, right? So take a look at it, read it closely, pay attention to every single detail, and all the things that we have learned today is going to help you to fill this worksheet up, right? So let's continue. If you have any doubt about this worksheet, please send me a message or feel free to ask me anything. So belongings. Belongings sometimes are singular. Like I was saying before, the belongings are things that people own or have with them. Words related to belongings are goods, assets, things, stuff, effects, property, gear, and personal property, right? So we over right here we have some personal belongings. So we have some dry clean machine, a TV, a fridge, a vacuum over here, an oven, and a microwave. Those are belongings that the majority of people have in their houses. Now it's time to talk about possessive pronouns. The possessive pronouns that we have over here are mine, yours, his, hers, ours, and theirs. And the definition is a word that replaces a noun and show ownership, right? This is this is because we don't want to repeat phrases or repeat words. So in order to avoid the repetition of words or subject pronouns, we may use possessive pronouns. For example, is not yours. In this case, we replace the noun fish and shows energy, right? We have over here that the bird said, it's mine now. The possessive pronoun that we're using over here is mine. Excellent. Now, guys, I have a little more about possessive pronouns over here, and I want you to take a look at it and pay close attention because a possessive pronoun replaces a possessive adjective plus noun to avoid repeating information that is already clear. For example, this book is my book, not your book, right? That really sounds repetitive, right? So in order to avoid this, we may say, this book is mine. When we say mine, we are talking about my book, not yours. When I say yours, I'm talking about your book. See? When we say something like this, sounds more natural. We have some examples right here. We have the object pronouns over here, my, your, his, her, its, our, your, their. My shirt is green. Your book is new. His pillow is soft. Her dog is small. Its bone is old. Our bird is noisy. Your house is big. Their car is slow. So, in order to use the possessive pronouns and in order to avoid repetition, we use possessive pronouns. For example, the shirt is mine. The book is yours. The pillow is his. The dog is hers. Well, in this case, it's, we do not use it's as a possessive pronoun. Remember that we do not use it's as possessive pronoun. The bird is ours. The house is yours. The car is theirs. Excellent. Well, guys, unfortunately, this is the end of our class, and I really appreciate all the attention that you have paid me. I really appreciate, and I really hope that this topic was completely useful for you. And don't forget to keep learning English because English is going to help to develop your social life. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you next class. See ya!